A clear night for baseball here in Philly. It's the Nationals and Phillies, and it comes your way next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the East-leading Washington Nationals and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the guy they call the Freak, two-time National League Cy Young Award winner, the right-hander Tim Lincecum. Frank McGowan will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 from Lincecum. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Oh, that is just deadly right there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Jason Worth will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Bryce Harper will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this will be fouled away. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Albert Pujols will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. The pitch by Gonzalez is on the ground for Espinoza at second. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Austin.
Austin Jackson will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Now the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Chase Utley will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. McGowan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And here's that unique delivery by Lincecum as seen in show motion. You can see how he arches that back and really drops that right arm straight down behind his leg. That helps him make his pitches much more difficult to pick up.
Ian Desmond will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. Still 0-0. Marlon Byrd will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
This pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Ryan Howard will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But fortunately, no advance. And he lays off for ball one. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
John Mayberry will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That's hard hit back up the middle. Desmond for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Danny Espinosa ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Go home, Nats.
Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Gio Gonzalez will be the batter. Now a bouncing ball past Lincecum and on into center. It's a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Frank McGowan will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, the one that he had a few years ago, but when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. Cody Ashe makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia third. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And it'll be up to the left-handed hitting Tim Lincecum to extend the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hard hit towards center. McGowan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bryce Harper will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wilson Ramos will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. For Zimmerman, make it 21 doubles now on the year. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Austin Jackson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled back. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Chase Utley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ian Desmond will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Danny Espinosa will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And he's got himself a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And the throw by Ruiz gets him, so the sacrifice works just as they drew it up.
And in a tie ball game, this is not a surprise to see the pitcher putting one down here with one away. Now at least to give your leadoff man a chance to bring in that go-ahead run with 2 outs.
Frank McGowan will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And that misses 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that's over, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
And this has been his problem all night long.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Marlon Byrd will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Marlon.
First pitch coming. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ryan Howard will dig in. He popped out his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Espinoza is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. John Mayberry steps in now. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but
meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Cody Ashe will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Carlos Ruiz will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
In the air to left center. McGowan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Jason Worth will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
3-0 now.
And of all the guys in this lineup, he's the guy I'd be most cautious with. There's no surprise that he's treading lightly right here with the bases empty and that 1-run lead.
And now he has some trouble with it in left. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Pitch outside, the throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz.
And you know, sometimes this guy doesn't get a lot of applause for his work behind the plate, but mainly because his offense is so good. But this throw is right on the money down to second as he guns his man down.
Here's Lincecum now on 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tim Lincecum will get the call to bat for himself here with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Catcher, Tim Lincecum.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. McGowan comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Austin Jackson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But fortunately here, no advance. 1-0 pitch now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Chase Utley will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Marlon Byrd will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Ryan Howard will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. 1 for the Phillies on the Chase Utley double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Philly. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ryan Zimmerman will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jackson is right there, 1 down.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Wilson Ramos will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
Oh, meanwhile, my goodness, that ball caught him pretty good out there on the mound. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ian Desmond will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And I think With no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And that's in there, 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled straight back. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Lined hard to center field. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Clippard will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Franzen is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. John Mayberry will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder, Sean Mayberry Jr.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Opposite field, high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, the last curveball, that was a pretty good pitch. This one, not so much. I mean, he was waiting for this thing, and he just jumps all over it.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Cody Ashe will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Zimmerman is under it, no problem. 1 away.
The catcher, number 51,
Carlos Ruiz will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Darren Ruff is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 18,
Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Hit hard to short. There to get it is Franzen. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The Phillies get a run on this swing by John Mayberry. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Antonio Bastardo is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Danny Espinoza stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Kevin Franzen will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Al Albuquerque will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 64, Al Albuquerque.
First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Really using that slider to his advantage in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Frank McGowan will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Bird is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Austin Jackson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Chase Utley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder,
Marlon Byrd will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Two out with the man at first. At first is Utley, the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Ball 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. Jason Worth will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
3 outs to go here, and to try to shut the door is the veteran right-hander Mike Adams. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. This series has been a nightmare.
Bryce Harper will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Albert Pujols is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And that misses for ball 1. Tim Lincecum in line for the victory should the lead hold for him. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound, Tim Lincecum.